Hi, I'm Z, and I'm going to go talk about what I plan on doing with this catastrophe. Of course, it's upside down because even right side up, it's not saying what I wanted to do. And this is like the third or fourth time that I've worked on this thing. But let me think about what did I learn so far about this item, or rather, my technique. Big thing is that I messed up on perspective and scale, and to get it to where it would make sense would require me to do a lot of redoing. So let's think about what I learned. So one of the earlier parts that I worked on with this was here. I was working on water, and I think overall it gives the feel of water, but it wasn't really the value that I wanted, nor reflected the true image. But I did learn about it. So if you notice here, I went and did some thin coats of a white on it, which made it appear more flowing. So I might want to keep that in mind for another time when I do work on painting. And you will notice that I actually did color the canvas, and so that actually made sense because I prefer to do that because I have a stupid fear of the white canvas. So having something there allows me to go lighter or darker. And I did work on the sky. And the sky I did like. It really isn't what I wanted to do, but what did I learn from this? So you will notice that the colors of the sky are not white. Reason being is when I look in the sky, it's not necessarily white clouds. It's actually different shades and depending upon the way the light hit. What I did do by mistake was go a little bit too yellow because actually, let's see, this area is closer to what the sky really was. Additionally, when you look at clouds, you will notice that the bottom side of clouds are usually darker. So that part's actually fine. And when talking about the sky color overall, I just went and made it a little bit too gray, not as bright as it was. So that was on me. So with this tree, I started smaller, I made it bigger, but it's still not saying really what I wanted to say and doesn't reflect the image. I may keep that in touch in the future. Additionally, when you looked at this area here, this is actually more yellow than what it is, because that area is actually what appears to be more peachy tone that's there, which is what the ground color actually is. And then when I was working on the next part here, I made it scale too small. And when we talk about why I needed, why it is upside down, is because actually, if I were to consider things, and if I wasn't redeciding my plan of action, it would have been kind of cool as a reflection in the water. But that's not what I saw. That's not my vision. Also, one of the other things, because you notice how choppy the variation in colors there, I didn't mix enough paint. So, reminder to me, be smart enough to mix enough paint, because it's really a pain in the you-know-where to change things. Also, the other thing is when I added the marker lines there. What happened is that the acrylic paint, if you take a look here, let's see if I can get this in focus, focus. You can see that it's green because it lifted, there's enough, the way the liquid was, lifted up the marker. So that is something that I will not do again, hopefully. My goal is to have learned from my experience, but everybody knows the road to hell is paved by good intentions, and I've got lots of good intentions. So I'm gonna revamp this, rethink this, and redo this. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you learned something from my mistakes and my observations. Have a great day.